Now let's talk about the least common multiple, or the LCM, of two whole numbers A and B. And that's going to be the least non-zero whole number that's simultaneously a multiple of A and a multiple of B. So we're looking for the smallest whole number that's a multiple of both of the numbers we're starting with. Let's look at how to use the number line to do this. So I want the least common multiple of 3 and 4. Well, if I want multiples of 3, I'm going to move 3 units at a time on the number line. And so I'm just going to mark off those multiples one at a time. And above that, I'm going to look at the multiples of 4. Multiples of 4, I'm going to move 4 units at a time to the right on the number line. And I just want to see where those arrows line up. And you can see that they line up for the first time here at 12. So the least common multiple of 3 and 4 must be 12. We can pull out the rods to help illustrate the least common multiple. So now I'm looking for the smallest rod that I can build from the 3 rods and also from the 4 rods. So here, if I use 4 3 rods, I get 12, and if I use 3 4 rods, I get 12. And so that's going to be the smallest rod that can be built by both the 3 rods and the 4 rods. We have an intersection of sets method for finding the least common multiple. The idea here is that for both of my numbers, I want to write the list of all multiples of each number. And then I'm going to take the intersection of those two sets. Now these two sets are going to be infinite, so you're going to have some dots in your sets. But I'm only interested in the smallest element of the intersection, the least common multiple. Okay, so let's try doing that. Let's find the least common multiple of 8 and 12. So I'm going to let M8 be the multiples of 8 and M12 denote the multiples of 12. So I've listed the first few multiples of each number here. And what I'm going to do is look at those two sets and find their intersection. Remember, intersection means and. So we're going to find the things that overlap. So they both have a 24. The next number they both have in common is 48, and then 72, and so on. And I want the least common multiple, so the smallest common multiple is this first number here, 24. So the least common multiple of 8 and 12 is 24.